Locked. Good day.
More like good night.
What are you doing here?
I guard the city by night. That way everyone feels safe and can sleep in peace. Some have reported a fox roaming around the fields near the brook bridge. If I see it, I can poke it or sound the alarm. I also make sure the glow nuts in the city are still working.
Ah, those glowy nuts that are always surrounded by lightning bugs.
Lightning bugs? Oh, you mean fireflies. I like fireflies. Our family makes the nuts by hand. The juice in the nuts glows like a female firefly.
Ah, I see.
Yes, it's a bit odd, but that attracts the little guys.
I'd really like to have a nut like that.
Me too. I don't have one at home myself. Unfortunately, they're very expensive, except for the town council and the Hare family. Hardly anyone can afford them, but now and then I look in on the Hare family when they're celebrating. When I see all the glow nuts and happy faces there, it warms my heart, no matter how cold the night is.
What a weird statue. There's a little stone face in the crystal, and some kind of amber thing. I hear a fine sound, very, very softly, like someone flicked a glass. Uh-oh, I think Conrad is still awake. Hello? Mr. Conrad Owl?
No,
Your
caramel-colored fur. Just like toffee fudge.
I think he's asleep.
Yum.
A table shaped like a three-leaved clover. I wonder if there's a mouse inside. Nope, empty. Silver foil won't help here. Rather boring paperwork. Old, but boring. What's that? Another card. Perfect for a pelican. A deadly battle pelican. Sir Beakhead. This armor could have been made for a sparrow, or a mouse with an ice cream cone in its face. Sort of a summer armor. A net with nuts, for a healthy between-meal snack. Conrad said these nuts are the town treasury. Apparently money does grow on trees. Oh, she's asleep. Brave little girl. Oh man, it's really dark up here. And cold too. At home, I'm not allowed to climb around on rooftops. At home, I'd be reading comics under the covers with a flashlight now. I could get to the tree by climbing over the branch, but it's way too dark up here. One false step and I'd rather not think about it. Locked. I'll just go in through the window.
Do you think it will be better than building a shelf?
From what Church Mouse Senior's told me, it'll be even better than planning a bench.
Looks like it's still life. It looks like the town hall is closed at night too. Blue juice, tasty and a quality product from the wood dwarves. I'd love to throw in a rubber ducky just to see how fast it floats away. Closed. Too bad. It looks comfy even at night. Hello.
Oh, it's you. The boy with the hat and the tight purse strings. Don't worry, this time Junior isn't after your piggy bank, he's after your sanity. The best magician in Mousewood will make you doubt your own mind when he achieves the impossible.
Your son is a magician too? I don't believe it.
Yes, pretty amazing, isn't it? You thought there was no such thing as magic.
No, I just meant...
You will be proven wrong.
But I didn't say that.
When the great Church Mouse Jr. mysteriously empties this glass of water without touching it.
Well, I can't wait. Maybe I'll learn another one of my 4 spells here. Eh? Is the water level going down? How long is this going to take?
Could you maybe put the nut in the water glass? Sometimes Junior has a bit of stage fright.
Okay.
At last, someone's coming on stage.
Hey, Jerry!
We didn't know you were performing here too.
I'm just helping out.
Put the nut in the glass and stop stealing the show from Junior.
Yeah. I'm doing it.
Whoa! Completely soaked up. The glass is almost dry.
That's darn handy if you have to drain something.
I could really use a nut like that.
Indeed, it is magic. Please, not too much applause.
I think that's usually called sleight of hand.
Thank you for your kind attention. You can now see Junior every evening. Ladies and gentlemen, Junior.
So, did Junior find the nut, or where does he come in?
No idea.
Can I borrow your water nut?
The water nut? But that is Junior's most popular trick.
It's also his only trick, isn't it?
You mean Junior should expand his repertoire?
Exactly. Or better still, perform without a nut.
Without a nut? Oh, that is a revolutionary concept that has never been attempted in Mousewood. All right. I always say, laughing customers are paying customers. So show me a show that makes the audience laugh. If it works, we'll swap your program for the water nut.
Okay. I can't think of anything right now. How's business?
Super. When I'm enjoying my well-deserved retirement on Coconut Palm Island, Junior shouldn't have to worry. This show will give him a second source of income, along with dealing in things, stuff and junk. Cash is bound to start pouring in soon. We also had a darling green crack beetle. A real crowd puller, let me tell you. Unfortunately, it ran off the day before yesterday. Junior almost caught it.
A green beetle, Break a leg. I have to go.
Break a leg? Is that supposed to be funny? What strange children some parents have. Isn't that right, Junior? Exactly. Paws off! The cannon has to be ready for the next crow attack. Imagine a critter like that flying right into the town hall. Again, usually they fly out the northwest. I have to keep my eyes open all the time. Even at night.
I've got a little present for you.
Oh, what? Are you making fun of me? I need a mug of hot black coffee, kid. Oh, sorry. But I'm so tired. So tired.
It looks interesting over there as well, but I can't get across the brook here.
Hey, what are you doing so far out of town? You'd better not venture too close to the river. Haven't you heard? There's been another crow attack.
Of course I heard. I was right in the middle of it.
Yeah, heard that one before. But we're town guards. We're different. They stationed me here as a crow scout because of the latest attack. And all that, just to make sure that show-offs like you can sleep in peace.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyone taller than a mouse, or taller than me for that matter, probably wouldn't even notice this, but there it is, hidden among tree roots and moss. They planted root fields in between all the trees, and they stretch out far into the forest. Planting and harvesting all those roots must be an awful lot of work. Private property of the wood dwarfs.
You again. Have you come back to rub it in again that you helped me? Pah!
What? No.
Good for you, but anyway, thank you. When we're harvesting our dwarf roots here, you can use our guest bed in the house. Did you hear that, lads? This boy is our guest. Meh! Bah! Pah! They said you're welcome at any time.
I really appreciate that.
Pah! Don't mention it.
The dwarfs have restarted their blue juice production, but I wouldn't be able to sleep with that noise. On the door it says, Premium Dwarf Root Storage. It also says, hands off. And it is firmly locked. The dwarf already thinks I'm up, so I'd bet. This is beautiful, but it's also freezing cold up here. That looks like an arm grabbing at the air. I could make that into a handy slingshot, or a dowsing rod. Too bad I'm no bigger than a mouse. Locked. The machine is running again. I'm sure my mug is an all-purpose weapon, but it won't help me here. How strange. There are green lights flickering across the fields. Maybe it's someone with a lantern out for a walk.
There are some very strange green flames dancing over the fields back there. Are they will-o'-the-wisps? How eerie.
The land here must work, but it doesn't. Sometimes you need help from someone who knows the score. We can stop the uncontrolled growth. Get everything under control.
We do not need any help from you. Ho ho!
We have arrived. We will be the solution.
Okay. Suspicious guy.
Well, Nestling, do you know why bees hum?
Please, no jokes. I have a headache. Ooh.
Have you ever had one of those days where everything goes wrong? Don't you often wish that someone had a cure for it? I bet mousewood will soon need a whole lot of curing.
Huh?
We have arrived. We will be the solution.
Sure. Strange guy.
There you are again. See what you've done.
What have I done?
Side effects. I've got insomnia. During the day.
I'm sorry?
That's all right. Still better than a dwarf cold. If only I weren't so bored. Cards? All right.
The game starts. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. It's your turn.
I'm sure you've got this card. Yes, I did that on purpose.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. Opponent's quartet. Choose a card.
I'm sure you've got this card. Oh, rats.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card.
Oh, no.
Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. Choose a card.
This card. I bet you've got it. Nope, you don't? Again?
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. It's your turn.
I'm sure you've got this card.
Excellent.
Let's see. This card. I bet you've got it.
Well played.
Let's see. This card. I bet you've got it.
Extra life.
Extra life?
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. It's your turn.
This card. I bet you've got it. Very well. And another quartet. Let's see what card you've got there. I'm sure you've got this card. Haha! Let's see what card you've got there. This card. I bet you've got it. Haha! Let's see. This card. I bet you've got it.
Excellent.
And another quartet. Let's see. This card. I bet you've got it.
Excellent.
And another quartet. Let's see what card you've got there. I'm sure you've got this card. I might have known.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent's quartet. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card.
Oh no.
That's it. Opponent's game.
Ha ha!